I've taken it as a personal point to move this forward quickly so we can lay that one to bed and make sure that we have a special use permit that will go forward, that will work for everyone. And I mean for companies and for all the residents.
The special use permit for me personally is important because I live in Castle Hayne. I live in an area that's zoned for heavy industry. And those zoning laws and regulations have not been changed since the 1960s. And you think about how much our community has changed since the 1960s.
The proposed improvements to the special use permit process are going to give more scrutiny to industry as it comes that wants to do something outside of the typical parameters that are allowed by the code.
And it's worked well for Fairfax County. And we're in a stage of development here that they were 20 years ago. So it's right to get the experience of Fairfax County and to make a good start that will preserve the quality of life.
It's very important that our elected officials be leaders in all of this and say, this is what we envision for our future. And we hope that that vision is not a bunch of polluting smokestacks, and it's not what 421 looks like. And without that special use permit, we have, the citizens and the elected officials have no voice because it's zoned heavy industry. So it's vital in making that decision on which path we decide to go down, that sustainable green path or that dirty smokestack polluting path.
We don't have to take anything that wants to come here, and I think that a heavy industry such as cement manufacturing is a perfect example of something that we can say, no thanks. We'd rather hold out for something maybe less environmentally damaging, something like high-tech, software development, film, and obviously all the tourism and retirement industries associated around here.
We have to balance health care of people and also, profit, and I think we can't put profit above health. If you aren't healthy, you can't work.
I truly believe that we have the power to continue to make sure our voices are heard and not let those special interests make decisions for us on what they think should happen in our community.
In this case, it's a really fine example of people standing up and saying, no, we don't want this. And we need to make sure that the industries that come here are those that we want and balance economic development with environmental sensitivity.
I am very confident that we as a community will be able to make sure that this new special use permit goes through. We'll make sure that our zoning laws are going to change so that we're no longer building schools in heavy industry areas. We're going to make sure that there will never be drills off of our coast. And I think whatever comes up in our future, we have become so galvanized and so empowered that never again will we allow the corporate profits to win over the rights and the health of the people who live here. And that's really exciting for me, and I'm so happy to be a part of all of that.